Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play of the Outer Worlds. I'm calling it Game of the Year already. You've probably seen already why that is. I am currently in the Promenade, or as my character calls it, the French section. As you can see, we've unlocked most of the things. I really wish you guys could see my cursor. I still gotta figure that out. But I've basically been everywhere, and if you notice on some of these things, particularly over here on the left-hand side, and the right, you'll notice the little hash-marked areas. Those are actually like little semi-secret things. They'll be like behind a crate. If you just look behind it, there's a little place to crouch. I might show you one. I might need to hit one up. But I've unlocked lots of vendors, etc., and thankfully, as I suspected I would, I found better weapons and armor. So I finally found a good two-handed melee, so I can actually play Chad Dude Bro the way I intended. I threw that on him because why not? I'll probably sell it. It's worth 500, which is a fortune. But I always hesitate before selling really good things. I also have gotten better armor. Parvati actually got the best armor. I couldn't bring myself to put the pink and white on Chad Dude Bro, but if you think it should go on him, let me know in the comments. I debated about it for far too long. We'll just say, but Parvati's definitely rocking some badassery here, and Vic also got, so I purchased 2 sets of armor. The best ones went on Parvati. The second nicest went on me, which is similar. And then Vic got actually some of the best that I had already on me. So I dropped a little bit of money, about probably about 3,000, I guess. But we have, like I said, much better armor and weapons. I've upgraded everything, done all the mods, etc. So right now, and I even made notes of where all the named individuals are, so that's what this episode's going to probably be mostly RP, which is not surprising in this G. So, I want to start with Parvati's companion quest, because Parvati is awesome, and there's actually other reasons, I forget, but there's other reasons why we need to talk to the engineer. So sit back, relax. I hope you enjoy the show, and let's do this.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. GroundBreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Chad Dude Bro, nice place you got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
As I am the final word on mine.
Ain't that always the way?
Pretty
so
much.
What brings you to GroundBreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Yeah.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Whoa. Hello. Romance in this game? I heard there weren't any romances, but maybe that's just between the main player and the companions.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
Text me.
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Whoa.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, Your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Slick as sandpaper.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
I was being
Now, if
sarcastic.
there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Well, we got Parvati here begging for something, I think.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Don't they all?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime.
Good luck
Too much
with
of
that.
GroundBreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention. Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
That doesn't sound stressful at all.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on GroundBreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel.
Whoa.
We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this
Yeah.
labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Thirsty indeed. Yes, someone is very thirsty. I think there's a couple of someones who are very thirsty.
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the GroundBreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently,
Tennysons?
when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing
Hold on.
people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Whoa. Wasn't that a name used in Fallout? In the, maybe it was Tenpenny Tower or something, where you watched the nuke go off if you went the bad way? Was that the 3 or Vegas? I don't remember. Leave me a comment if you remember. It's been too long. Regardless, this is better.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of GroundBreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about. I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago.
Sure.
Now it brews a stin that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe.
Whoa. Nan or Spank?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. You've got my attention. GroundBreaker's radiators need replacement parts.
No
They're
kidding.
dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves.
Nice.
The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, GroundBreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, intelligence is definitely not my,
We'd be grateful for your assistance. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Hey.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Yes, I saw. I backed out. I didn't want to do anything too important. By the way, thanks again, guys, for coming along, joining me. Hope you're enjoying all the RP. Like I said, I save scummed a lot so that we didn't miss anything important. I just basically went around and got a bunch of random things that were hidden, and we'll probably come across a couple of them again. But yeah, here we go.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Oh, hells yeah. Please and thank you. Now, oftentimes I have more to say,
Speak
so
your
here we
mind.
go.
Honestly, I could use the distraction.
Parvati's looking pretty hot. Is that a good enough distraction for you? I guess we're done here. Okay. And we don't want to steal anything, because, yeah. Right. So...
This is Halcyon.
Yeah, just look at the screen. It's all, like, warped with heat. Heat waves, or whatever the heck those things are called. Okay, so I think I know where we're going, but let's just double check. Wait. Okay, so we've got to... Okay, do that. Still need to do that. And I need to talk to Udom about a couple of things. That's on another planet. I know where that's at. That's actually with Gladys. New parts for the radiators. That's what I need to do. We need to do. And... Not... Huh. Oh, yeah. I wonder... Where in the heck?
What the hell? Damn it, Bobby.
Aha! So, we need to go to the elevator, it looks like. Oh, yes, right here. Huh, okay. Because it was, the reason why I was wondering is because there's an area that you can only access via one of the kind of hidden areas. And it is over here on the left. Oops. Yeah, this leftmost part. The only door in is locked, but then there's a vent you can get in. But they actually, I already saw people patrolling and aggro meters and all that fun stuff. So I'm kind of actually looking forward to when we might be able to see that. But okay. Captain MacRed.
Who the... Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
What does parley mean? I do not understand your words. Can you help him?
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill.
Really?
Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. Woo! Look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew. You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy.
I like that he
Shit
has
like that.
the Joker's scars on the side of his mouth. I think that's almost exactly like Heath Ledger's. Not asking for a favor when you're standing in his court. Definitely not paying him.
Trouble incoming, Captain.
Dumbass. What you get, sucker chump? You're all gonna die, bitch. Uh-oh.
Getting behind cover! Out of ammo! Reloading!
Let us... Oh. F. What the F?
On your right, Captain.
Oh shoot. Part of the thing, I'm like over encumbered all of a sudden. Somebody must have hit me with something. But why? Did it? Well, regardless. Body attributes. Hopefully, problem solved. Jerk. Dumbass. Who else? Is it? I don't know. I see a lot of red things. That tells me that is not the last of them. And we have more killing to do. Who else? Right in the head. Right in the head. All of you can just fuck off and die. Who else? Who else wants to dance with Daddy? Well, that's what they get for fighting. Bitches. Anybody?
So cozy.
Yeah. It's a lot cozier now that we killed all these fools. Anybody? Nobody else? Ah, nobody wants to play with me. Because I done killed them all. Huh. One level at a time. It sucks because since they locked off my vehicle since it's been impounded, so I actually can neither drop things off nor get things back from the unreliable. I couldn't do it until we left, and now that we landed, I can't do it anymore. I'm very glad that I did it. When I did it, I guess, that's good. Oh, yep, see, here's the kind of things I was talking about as far as like little ways to bypass some things and some enemies. Sometimes. Dumbass motherfuckers trying to attack me. What the hell are you thinking? Thanks for all the booty. Ooh. All right, almost there. Aw. It's very disappointing. Wonder if it actually is worth using, unlike the first one we got. I realize, as I've been reading up, I haven't had a chance to play my other, my personal playthrough that's a lot more methodical, because I've been busy dealing with learning new software, so I could share it with you guys, which I'm very happy to do. I always like new creative endeavors. I forgot what I was going to say. I think we got everyone. Now we just need to go upstairs. Yeah. Oop. Yep, we got all these, I believe. Yes. Come on, ladies.
Incoming! Everyone all right?
I believe the phrase is swinging for the fences. I went down like a cheating spouse. What's up? Oh, see, I love the saturated colors. This game is so beautiful. I think, actually... Any more? Yeah, I'm very happy I finally got... And this is literally the only flippin' two-handed weapon that is worth using in the entire game that I've come across thus far, which is a little frustrating, but not a big deal, because we did get this one finally, which is awesome. Yay us. Get everything? Not quite. Oh. Yes, please. It's not nailed down. Not like these corpses are gonna need it, where they just suck at chumps. Okay. Yeah, I thought I was probably debuffed, not encumbered anymore, so I'm assuming that is what happened. Oh. I thought that was gonna be an examine thing. Ooh, now see, look at that. Ah, but this is one-handed. Ah, you're killing me. I think they're worth a lot of money, so that's good. Alright. Good times. Okay, so we got all of that. Somebody just got sliced and diced. Okay. Oh, nope, I got encumbered again. Dagnabbit. I think, if I recall correctly, because I have the Vicar here, I can actually break things down in the field. We can. Oh, that's actually not too shabby. I mean, that's worth 38 credits and 25 credits. This can definitely get broken down. What is that? Q? Oh, something I was going to say earlier, for those of you wondering, is I am quite aware that if I upped my science skills or whatever for tech and medical, I could unlock more things. The thing being that I don't imagine him doing that. So that's why I haven't. Gonna finish. Oh, that's worth 38. Where are we at? 211 out of 210 still. Okay. You know, I know for a fact we always need more of these. Yeah. So let's break it down. I wonder, I forget if you can equip more things on them. Well, we've got 15 pounds. Got to get rid of at least one of these bad boys. I'm going to say maybe this one too. Okay, now we've got a little bit of breathing room. Right. Okay. Oh, there's a ladder right about meow. Alright. Oh. Oh, I see. This could have been a tactical
This
thing.
place is falling apart.
Oh, hold up. Boom goes the dynamite. What's
A
up?
fight.
Yeah, right?
Everyone all right?
Too bad it'll be your last. Dumbass. Thanks for the loot. Suck a chump. Thank you for all the loot, my friend. Ooh. Nothing I can interact with over meow. Yeah, so those are the kind of events that I was talking about earlier. Discovering them, sometimes they took you up onto interesting levels and such. What's... yes.
Fantastic, we've got them. Now we can move on to cleaner pastures.
Hold my breath on that. Oh. Wait. Really? How did I miss those? Oh my goodness. I think we have done all of the things. If I am not mistaken. Or... wait. Or not. I think this game, in all RPGs, there's always the, you know, is there too much loot? Is there not enough loot? I think this game does a really good job, ooh, of giving you just enough, but not too much. This room might be a little bit of an exception, but you know, it is kind of at the end of a mission before I go and turn stuff in. Quasi-boss room, I guess, so never a bad thing. Now does, I think, we got this? I thought that's what I just picked up. What was that PD thing? Talk to Junlei. Alright. Oh yeah. Okay, I believe we got everything. Yes. Or at least enough. No, we got this. Yep, but that's how we got in there. Okay, just double check I didn't miss any more hidden areas. Yeah, good enough. Okay.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
Whoa. Captain McRed. Damn. He became a pile of dust. Heavy weapon. I'd say sorry, but I wouldn't mean it. So I'd say fuck off and die, but that's already happened. So not much else to say. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Why don't you love me, Jenny? Leave me a comment in the description below if you know that reference. I guess we actually got, to be honest, a lot more combat in than I thought we would. I didn't expect them to be stupid and oppose us, so, you know, you live and learn, or not, as the case may be.
And in one piece. Color me impressed.
I still think that's a grain.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back.
She
Activate it
said
when I call over the
shaft.
ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Uh-huh.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing we can't handle.
Well, I mean,
We were
that's
salvaging
obvious.
parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are. If every repair was a one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team. As it is, my staff is busy keeping the station from melting down. You can flip a switch for me, but you can't install these parts. Not quickly, at least. Not on the first try. Able, though, you've proven to be.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay. Did we already? Yes, I did. Yeah, that's funny. I'm gonna, I already read these, but I will be happy to play them for you. Feel free to pause if you are interested. Oop. And there we go. Yeah, I read that when I was coming through earlier, doing all of the things. I think
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your
before I
regular
do
schedule.
that, I want to do some of the other things that are still left over. So fixing the radiators, that's good. Radiators, that's good. This is from Gladys. That's leaving what you can't do. Salvager in the sky. Oh yeah, so okay, so we gotta talk to her. Oh, and him. Can't do that. Okay. Let us do
Advertisement for
this.
the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the other?
Oh, there's like a aggro red thing on my radar. Oh, that's gotcha. Never mind.
Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our...
Yep, lots of named individuals. Oh, well, or not at all, apparently. I swear where's my checklist? Maybe she's just... Oh, that's right. She's just upstairs. Got a secretary and then her.
No one saw me trip over that, right?
Oh, that's something, unfortunately, you guys have missed out a little bit, is much like with other great role-playing games where you have companions, like BioWare in particular, they've been doing some conversation back and forth based off their own personalities and all that, and it's actually really funny. I do regret that you've missed out on that. That is about the only thing you've really missed, other than just a lot of boring farming and hide-and-go-seeking with things.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
But what if I'm illegitimate? The name's Captain Chad Dudebro.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Damn, dude. You look like you lost a fight with a cutlery store. Or something. I don't know. I don't even know. I was just jacked is all it is. Let's see. Oh, it's overlooking. Okay, that's cool. Nope. Don't want to do that. Definitely want to do that. Let you pause it and read it if you so desire.
So you're the new captain in town. I
Damn,
was
Skippy.
hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Name's Chad Dudebro, Captain of the Unreliable.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities. Good boy. Knew you'd understand. Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate. Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets. Grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one. Ask. I have nothing to hide.
Then why are you wearing clothes?
I don't charge for curiosity. At least, not yet I don't.
I like that little smirk she's got. I think that's it.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Okay, you two stay here. Don't follow, I guess. 'Cause reasons. Yeah. Reasons. That's the ticket. Anything
Talk
else?
to Miss Lily if you're looking for work. That's a good question. Yes? Yes, that sounds right. I'll make sure to include that in the new employee salvage tutorial.
You do that.
Seeing you limping a bit. You all right, Mr. Vicker? Need us to slow down?
What are you implying? I am perfectly fit. My knee is just acting up.
There's no shame in being older, Mr. Vicker. Don't worry. The captain and I'll take care of you.
I need neither your advice nor your pity, young lady.
That kind of stuff. That's what I was talking about. Okie dokie. I think artichoke. Let's see. Yeah, we still need to speak to Gladys and Udom. Let us... Can't do that. That one needs to be done. Yeah, let's go talk to... Let's go talk to Gladys.
C&P chicken and potatoes at C&P Dialog.
I went through most of this. These are actually the best vending machines in the place. Oh, I need to speak to this dude. And then there's actually a couple of places up top that I think I got into somehow or another.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time. Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask.
Right?
If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades. Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
Cubic zirconium.
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in GroundBreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Ain't right. In the head.
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, GroundBreaker remains free.
That's an interesting way to put it.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Math. It was my understanding there would be no math involved. Little man, don't make me hurt you.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly
I actually have, I think, one key to get into one of these. I haven't decided. I
Because she remembers you.
closed the door on the rest of them. Okay, here we go. Let's talk to Gladys. Let's do a little main mission before we wrap up today. Ooh. Okay, these are just random spacers with things over their eyes.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
That's funny. I feel kind of stupid just blurting this out, but here we go.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board.
Ooh!
You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
16.8
Lucky for us,
KXP.
GroundBreaker's a free port.
Please and
We're
thank
outside
you.
of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Oh, it's 10K. Ooh, okay. Right.
You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you? But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nethers.
Thank God for that. Alright.
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Oh! So that's a no?
Bless your heart.
You know, in the South United States, that's always what they say to... It's like a kind of a backhanded compliment. Oh, bless his heart. He tries.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this would help out the GroundBreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Qualms is an interesting word.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the GroundBreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
That's what I thought. Huh. Oh no! A ghost message!
Aren't you precious? No. The young man on the video was flesh and blood, all right.
Could be it was automated. Mr. Thompson used to automate the intercom in Edgewater to say all sorts of things. A bit saved is worth two in the bush was his favorite. Never did figure out what he meant.
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide. Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck, and now they need a few spare hands to clean up the mess. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Neither do mine, dearie. Old Gladys knows the value of good work. You'll be compensated accordingly, I can promise you that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
You can count on me.
Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
But I can't, wait.
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, GroundBreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Forfend?
I don't know, man. She seemed pretty neat to me.
Too much math.
Well, aren't you sweet? And just her type, too.
Whoa.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Forget I said anything. Yes, dearie? Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
I heard this had a lot of callbacks to things like Firefly. That almost kind of seems a little Matrix callback. One of my favorite movies came out while I was a philosophy major at the university, so the Matrix movies were really cool because it was like a cultural touchstone everybody could kind of talk about because everyone had seen it. I wonder if he has anything else. Never saw Firefly though, still mean to.
Hot day, isn't it? Like someone started a fire in the guts of the ship. Didn't quite catch that. You'll have to speak up. Glass ear? Sorry, there's a lot of static on my end. Nothing to fear. Sorry again. The sound of GroundBreaker's engines has really got to me over the years. What? Huh. Now that I heard.
Don't make me use this, punk. Okay, so let's see. I think we should be just shy of an hour right now. Hello? Okay, so I still gotta talk to Udom. Yeah, because I can't do jack squat until I get my ship back. Let's see. Fix the radiators. Where is that again? Oh. Wait. That's right, it was behind her, I think. Oh. Wait, what? Why are you not? There we go. Science weapon. Huh. Let me try to talk to her one more time real quick. Maybe she'll have some more info.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. What do you want then? My hard-earned wisdom? Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on GroundBreaker. She's our mess. Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board. That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. GroundBreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing. Go right ahead, sweetheart. GroundBreaker's radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now. Miss Junlei's supposed to be getting them fixed, but the board's determined to get in her way. The board can't abide a community that won't...
my bad.
But it...
Did I ask this one?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
What about non-famous players? I earned quite a reputation as a fifth-back during my penitentiary, seminary days.
You do have a favorable mop, I must say.
I was
but
first
that's not
forward.
What you wanted to talk about, is it, dear?
Fifth back.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
I was first forward.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
Actually... Oh. Well.
Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
So this looks to be like the weapon that we need for that mission, which is going to be a little while, particularly since we have to have 10k for this woman to... Alright, well... Okay. I was wondering why the thing was pointing to her. Okay, well, looks like we're right about an hour or so, give or take. So I think I'm going to wrap up right here. Next episode, we will... try and I think next episode I'll try and make a point to do the little thing here. We still can't do that. Yeah, and talk to Udam at least. Although ideally I would like to be able to get our vehicle working again. So there we go. So we'll go talk to Udam for that and the main story. Do a couple other things. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the show, please do all the YouTube things. Hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you get all my newest videos. I haven't decided when... Well, I guess I haven't decided when I'm going to put these out, but by the time you see this, you will have known. So there you go. Time travel. Yay. Alright, thank you again for coming by. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.